Welcome back, guys. Just go through another couple of stories that I found in the week. This is totally off topic, really, just for more of a bit of a giggle. Now, it was reported in the week that an American warship that was hunting and tracking Russian submarines crashed into one. Now, well, I wouldn't exactly call it a crash. They were towing a sounding device behind the ship, and that actually hit the submarine. But that does ask the question, if they were tracking them, how did they not know it was there? And this is after they dented an aircraft carrier, a new one. They've crashed a submarine into an undersea mountain in the China Sea. This is modern tech defence equipment, This is the stuff that's going to save us all. But it's not just the Americans that this is happening to. I mean, you've got the new pride of our Royal Navy, the Princess Elizabeth, or whatever it's called, the huge aircraft carrier that had to return recently after one of its multi-billion power brand new high-tech jets fell overboard. Yeah, you really couldn't make this shit up, you know what I mean? It's like the script for comedy films. You can imagine Jack Lemmon and people like that, Rock Hudson crashing submarines into mountains. But then, have you ever fancied a pie and a pint? You get that feeling, you could just eat a pie and a pint. Well, now you can have the two in the one glass, apparently. There's a brewery in Bristol called Tapestry Brewery, which has done an initial run of 3,000 cans of Pioneer Pale Ale. Pioneer being spelt P-I-E, O'Near. And they've brewed it using the offcuts of the pie crusts from a local bakery, the local baking company. Now, the reports on the taster's notes reported it as a light, refreshing beer with subtle undertones of golden crisp pastry. Soggy golden crisp pastry. But, the Northerners, not to be outdone. Apparently, a little while back, there was a brewery up there that was struggling during the pandemic, which is now an endemic, by the way. It just means it's something we've got to live with. Who's been doing exactly the same, but with Yorkshire puddings. And apparently, this is from the Moulton Brewery up in Yorkshire, and apparently that one's on sale at Morrison's. I'm not sure I'd even want to try that. I mean, I don't drink, but I do occasionally like the odd tipple of real ale. I'll have a, if I'm being sociable, I'll have a pint, but that's about it. But then we've got on to these. Every country in the world at the moment in the last couple of years seems to be throwing stuff up in space. A lot of them don't know where it's going or where it's going to come down, but they're throwing it up there anyway. And now we've got this new high-powered, all-singing, all-dancing telescope that's going to disappear out and show us the origins of the universe, basically. But the biggest thing is the search for intelligent life. Have we been visited by intelligent life? Are we being visited by intelligent life? Have the Americans got... Well, I don't think the American government have got any intelligence, whether they own it, captured it, or whatever, but there you go. Searching for intelligent life. Now, do you really think that any race that has got the intelligence to cross the spans of space to get here would take one look at this planet and decide they wanted to stay? They're more likely to just turn around and say no hope in hell of doing anything with that mess and just go. Because that's what I would think if I was coming from out there and looked at what this planet is becoming. It's just imploding on itself, just a bit like the people. But anyway, that's just another thing for a Sunday now. I do make notes of quite a lot of these silly and sometimes downright stupid stories, but I hardly ever use them. So when I've got time on a Sunday, if the missus ain't here and I've got a bit of peace and quiet, I'll put a few of them together and put them out, just for a bit of cheering up over a weekend. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you for your support. My respect to each and every one of you, including the new subs. Thank you for joining us. And until the next one, stay safe, stay strong, stay free from tyranny and oppression. I'm gone.